Welcome Diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And welcome to round 3 of the Big Kahuna Truck Race Series.
Now, just like in the other rounds, we're running the same point system, 6, 4, 2, 1, 0, and if you're through Kahuna Corner but on your wheels and not across the finish line, you will still pick up half points.
There's been some absolutely epic battles so far. We're down to the top 8 and any one of these drivers has got a shot to take it out.
Let's have a look at who's in this first group. We've got Matty Brewer and that awesome Chevy Silverado, then High Octane and the C3500, Crazy Canuck and the LUV, and finally Bobber driving the 76 Dodge.
It's time to strap yourselves in, folks. This is about to get wild. Alright, race number 1, we've got Matty Brewer and Bobber in the front row, Crazy Canuck and High Octane in the back. Bobber out really quick here, stretching a big lead over the jump. Oh, but he goes wide. Matty Brewer goes through, will take the win, and whoa, that was High Octane coming in at high speed there. And Crazy Canuck is over on his roof somehow.
Well, that was just tragic for Bobber. He was looking so good. Look at this. He just goes wide. I thought he was going to get it together, but he just couldn't. He drifted off to the side, and then in behind there, you've got Crazy Canuck going well sideways, and he looked like he was trying to drift his way out of it, but he just got flipped over.
Let's have a look at it from Kahuna Cam here. So there's Bobber rolling into the inside. Crazy Canuck going well sideways and catches his wheels by the look of it.
Yeah, but look at High Octane there, just muscle his way past. That was incredible.
So a big lead now for Matty Brewer and the Silverado, followed by High Octane, and a 0-0 for Crazy Canuck and Bobber, who are now starting in the front row.
Well, let's just hope they don't hold up the points leaders.
Crazy Canuck out pretty quick, but there goes Bobber again. Matty Brewer on his tail. Brewer pushing up the inside. Is he going to do it? He gets around, and it's chaos right on the finish line. But I think Matty Brewer held on to that one.
Let's go back through the Big Kahuna replay. That was absolutely epic bit of driving between Bobber and Matty Brewer. And man, what a melee right on the finish line.
Absolutely. Matty Brewer with a savage block there on Bobber, and then Crazy Canuck coming through. I thought he was going to get into second, but Bobber holds on, and High Octane ends in 4th.
So Matty Brewer stretching out to a massive lead so far, and Bobber moving up close now to High Octane.
We go to the third race. We've got Crazy Canuck and High Octane in the front row this time. Matty Brewer and Bobber in behind. Crazy Canuck looking good. Nice big lead here. Clean over the jump. Races down to the finish line, nice and clean. High Octane, Bobber, and oh, where's Matty Brewer? Oh, there he goes, right at the end.
Well, that was really unusual for Matty Brewer. Let's go back through the Big Kahuna replay and find out what happened. Crazy Canuck with a huge big lead. Matty Brewer was right on the tail of High Octane. Oh, but he got his rear end out on that sidewall. That slowed him down. And then look at Bobber right on the tail of High Octane. That was an epic battle between them, but High Octane manages to hold on.
So even though he finished last, Matty Brewer still holding on with a big lead there on 13 points.
He'll be tough to beat, but it's not impossible.
Matty Brewer moves into the front row next to High Octane, the 2 points leaders. Brewer with a solid lead as he goes through KM Corner. Nice over the jump. High Octane close in behind. Matty Brewer with a bit of a drift through Kahuna Corner, but runs down for an easy win. High Octane second, Bobber third, and Crazy Canuck comes in last.
Matty Brewer dominating that race, picking up 3 first places, and moving into the next round with him is High Octane.
Lots of action so far, plenty more to come, but it's time for us to pay some bills. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, this is Dave from Dave's Nut Shack. You like eating my nuts? Now tell your friends to eat them too with this awesome t-shirt available from chaoscanyonmerch.online. Dave's Nut Shack. Get them in your mouth today.
I do love eating Dave's nuts. They're delicious.
And we're back. Let's have a look at who's driving in this next round.
Right, first up we've got Scoop in the Chevy C10. Then we've got Big Mike from NZ Racing in the Ford F1. Lone Star from Live Young Diecast in the Chevy C10. And finally Lewis Holloway driving the F150 Lightning.
It was good clean racing in that last round. Let's see if these guys can keep it up. Alright, we've got Scoop in the front row alongside Lewis Holloway. Big Mike and Lone Star in behind, but Lewis Holloway leading the pack so far, looking good. Oh, he goes wide over the jump, crashes, Lone Star goes over. Scoop will run down for an easy win, and did Big Mike manage to get around? Yes, he did. Big Mike will take second place.
Lone Star's got to be disappointed with that. He was looking so good.
Well, I think Lewis Holloway will be more disappointed. He had a good lead and then blew it.
Well, we better go back through the Big Kahuna replay and find out what happened. So Lewis Holloway goes sideways over the jump, and it looks like Lone Star might have given him a nudge, but then Scoop gives Lone Star a nudge, flips him over, and then Scoop runs off for the win, and Big Mike doing a great job getting around Lone Star.
Let's have a look from Kahuna Cam. It's not quite clear whether Lone Star gave him a nudge or not, but Scoop definitely gave Lone Star a nudge, and then Big Mike doing a great job in reverse there, getting around Lone Star and making it all the way to the finish line.
Well, Scoop's got to be pretty happy with that after he was left behind a bit, but he picks up first place in 6 points, and Big Mike from NZ Racing picks up 4.
Race number 2, Lewis Holloway and Lone Star in the front row this time. Both drivers looking for a better performance. Lone Star jumps out quick here. He's side by side with Lewis Holloway. Oh, Lone Star goes over. Lewis Holloway gets around beautifully, spins across the finish line. The other two drivers will make it down, but Lone Star disappointing yet again.
Yet he was looking so good, and it looks like Lewis Holloway might have paid him back for that last race, but nice driving there, pulls a bit of a Dalvis Jenkins jank to get around him, and then Scoop and Big Mike absolutely muscling their way past Lone Star's flipped up truck.
Oh yeah, these boys are showing no mercy out there. Lewis Holloway, great drive up front, and then that absolute power play there from Scoop and Big Mike.
Yeah, they teamed up and got through beautifully because they wanted to make sure they got the maximum points.
So that means Scoop holds on to first place with 10 points, but we've got Big Mike and Lewis Holloway tied for second.
And with the new point system, it means everybody's got a good chance.
Big Mike and Lone Star leading us out for race number 3. Big Mike on the outside. Oh, but he goes over. Lone Star jumps away quick here. Lewis Holloway goes over. Lone Star's going to make up for that last race, take the win.
But he's left a trail of carnage behind him. Look at that. That Scoop stuck on the bridge. Lewis Holloway on his side at the exit to Kahuna Corner. And Big Mike just parked up. What's he doing? Having a nap?
Well, this, kids, is why you don't text and drive. Big Mike there checking his phone as he goes into KM Corner.
I've told him to turn his Tinder notifications off when he's racing.
Lone Star with a solid drive up front. Lewis Holloway looked like he should have been good, but he just clips the apex on the entrance to Kahuna Corner, and that flipped him over. And of course, Scoop got caught up behind Big Mike. Didn't have enough speed to clear the jump properly. That's a real shame for him.
Yeah, but what a drive from Lone Star here. He keeps his nose clean, takes it on down for the win and maximum points. But the really big bonus for him is that nobody else scored anything.
So that means we've got a 3-way tie for second place. All of the drivers on 6 points, but Scoop's still holding on for 10 points. Scoop and Big Mike in the front row this time. Scoop's looking good, but any driver could take this, and as we've seen, anything can happen. Scoop out clean. Oh! Lewis Holloway goes off, Scoop spins, but he gets it back under control, holds on to the finish line. Big Mike will just pick up second and Lone Star third.
A disappointing finish there for Lewis Holloway. He was so good in the last round, but he just couldn't get it together this time. As we go through the replay, you see Scoop go a little bit wide. Big Mike cuts across in front of Lewis Holloway, and I think that's what threw him off the track.
And then when Scoop got into his big spin, I thought the other two were going to slip past him, and that could have really shaken the points up.
Looking at Kahuna Cam here, it looks like Lewis Holloway did in fact touch the back of Big Mike's truck, and that's what actually sent him off into the midfield.
And Scoop was pretty lucky there. He managed to get that C10 under control at just the right time and holds on for the win. Now with Big Mike finishing second, that means both Scoop and Big Mike will be going through to the final round.
Another exciting round of racing, and these trucks proving that they can really put on a heck of a show.
They certainly can. So we're down to the top 4 drivers, and they'll be going on to the final round where they'll actually be competing in 8 races for maximum points.
You heard that right. Double the trucks, double the fun.
Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe while you're here.
And if you'd like to find out more about our awesome memberships, just click the join button. That'll take you through and show you all of the options.
All right, that's enough from us tonight. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.